Scorpio, what is up? This is Lily Rose Tarot. I'm here to do your reading. If it doesn't resonate, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is also for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Now, do subscribe because I will be picking people to do free readings for. Okay. If it doesn't resonate, I already said that. But when you subscribe, you will automatically be entered into a drawing for a free reading. But I've got to get the YouTube channel going, so I'm gonna open another YouTube channel. Because I think YouTube's kind of screwing me on the, whatever it's called, what they put out the videos, because they ain't putting them out, because this is an old channel, but I'm going to do both, so I will be letting you guys know when I open up a new channel. But someone may be jealous of you, jealous of what you're doing, Scorpio. Look at you, looking good, working on your money. Someone might be jealous that you are successful, so watch you keep in your life, right? We always got to be careful. This could be an ex, even. Archangel Raphael, heart center, ready to receive love. Heart chakra is healing. So you may have done some sort of healing after healing from this toxic situation. You've got Magician, which is all about manifesting. It's also can manifest together, right? If this is a particular person that you were thinking about, we'll pull more and we'll see what's going on. Scorpio, what do they need to know about this? What is going on with this? This is lies to... Okay. Someone might be gossiping about you, or this could have been like your self-worth and you've had to rebuild, okay? You've had to heal some sort of heartbreak in order to realize your worth, right? Or if you're alive and you're breathing, you're a miracle, right? There's going to be some sort of peace with this. This could just be... now, this could be you or the other person, right? Or it could be both of you guys marrying each other. This is a general, so everyone's going to kind of be different, right? But there is some sort of coming to peace with like who you are and what a boss-ass person you are, okay? Okay, someone could be coming around, look at that. Divine masculine and manifesting each other, thinking about each other, dreaming about each other. This person could have deceived you in some way. 30s, 40s, 25, 20s could be important. You got, look at 2, 2, 2. Oh, shit. 25, 23, 25. You might be seeing signs and synchronicities. And oh, damn. And then you got 44, thinker, overthinking, needing to get out of the mind, right? We don't want to overthink because sometimes we can manifest what we think is what we create, right? You've had to do some real cleaning on your heart, you know, cleaning it up, looking at what part you played in the situation, looking at their part, right? Being accountable for, we always should be accountable for our side, right? Someone's coming back, maybe coming back around, or you're going back around, right? Yeah, I feel like this is like not feeling good enough, like tying oneself down, not opening up, not being vulnerable. There's coming to some sort of peace with that. Or there needs to be, okay, Scorpio? We are good enough, right? Light, seeing the light, listening to your intuition. Like you might be following your intuition here. Look at that. You got 2 chakra cards. Could have had a chakra awakening and then damn, heart chakra. Boom. Could have had a Kundalini awakening if you believe in that. If you do not, it's not for you. But there's so many chakra cards going on. I feel like when you're in depression, you need to pray to Archangel Michael or, you know, meditate. Do whatever you need to do to get yourself out of this trapped energy, right? We don't want to be here, okay? That's not somewhere where, if we're there, we don't want to freaking get stuck there, right? We got to be able to turn off the mind, right? Or this is this person, they feel like shit because they treated you like shit, right? But there's some sort of like seeing the light, getting clarity. And then the base chakra, which is the root chakra, which is attraction. Getting to the core of the situation, freedom from burdens, cleaning house, looking at your side of the street. So releasing those burdens, that heart, you know, heartbreak isn't easy to, my friend said to me the other day, she was like, love sucks. No, love sucks when you're giving it to the wrong people, right? But love doesn't suck because look at working on, this person may be working on themselves, working on healing themselves as well. If you guys are mirroring each other, sorry, I need a drink. It's not alcohol, but maybe I should start drinking. No, just kidding. Okay, so occupation. You might feel tied up at a job, and there's going to be this new opportunity for a new job. You might become an entrepreneur, okay? That's not for everyone. Sometimes I say things, you guys, and it's my intuition. If it's not for you, it's not for you, right? Look at that, making money. You could be getting some sort of unexpected income or a raise in a job, okay? Or getting a new job, or starting an own business, or you're getting some sort of settlement or something there. Could be from a mature man, masculine. Doesn't have to be feminine, masculine, doesn't matter. You're right, we all have feminine and masculine energy. 39, in the community. This person's in the community. Who is this mature man? What's going on with this mature man? Or this is your person. They're getting money, right? They're working, or they're building their own business, and they're getting some sort of unexpected income. Okay? Because the base chakra is where the masculine sits in the beginning, right? Okay. You know, if you don't know about chakras, you know, you can, yeah, look at that. This person could hold you to a high standard, or you hold this person to a high standard. Could be like a father figure, you guys. Message of concern. Yeah, like I said, some of you guys, this could be an inheritance, okay? But for some of you, this is the other person's energy, and they could be getting inheritance too, right? But they could be really working on their money, okay? And they're about to get a raise, right? Let's see. What's going on for Scorpio? How can I help them? And I do think this person's in your community. Look at that. 6 of Pentacles. Someone may offer you some sort of gift or some sort of money or something like that. Look at that. Hermit. You got Virgo on the table. This is going in, right? He's got a holding the star. He's on the way to the star, right? And in order to get to the wish fulfillment, we need to heal. We need to go through that dark night of the soul, right? We need to love ourselves. We need to see the light. We need to see clarity, right? Okay, there could have been some sort of a lack in balance here with somebody. That's going to get balanced out. Look at that, 10 of Swords, yeah. There was definitely an ending, but there's also a new beginning with that Page of Cups, or that Page of Wands. Some of you could have went through a divorce, and you've been working to get out of the, you know, the 5. When you get to the 6 of Pentacles, you're done with the 5 of Pentacles. You've conquered something, right? You're now going to, the scales are balanced, and you're going to receive, whether that be from a boss, a person, or, you know, doing your own thing and bringing in your own money, right? Or a raise. But there's some sort of ending here that you've ended, some sort of cycle that you are coming out of, and you've gone within, you did the work, and you're coming out of it. Or you've literally ended something. Look at that. There's going to be communication. Somebody wants to offer you something here, Scorpio. Holy shit. This is always say Cupid's arrows, right? Yep. This person could have been watching your social media, stalking you a little bit. Look at that. 4 wands on the bottom of the deck. And then, damn, the Ace of Wands. You could have moved houses. Or you could be moving houses. Or you might get this home. Okay, keep going. What else for Scorpio? Look at that. Someone coming in here after this ending. Oh, 7 of Swords. Like I said, I said this to Cancer too, you know, and maybe you resonate with Cancer, maybe it's your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus or whatever, but there was someone real sneaky trying to come up in Cancer's reading. I'm like, oh, Lord, someone trying to take advantage of Cancer. Look at that. Yeah, you've been successful here. It may have taken a long time. You got the Lovers too, to get here, right? To stand tall, to heal. You know, there's a need, you know, this person's like the lower major arcana of the Empress. That's what they say, right? With the 9 of Pentacles, because this person's single. They're abundant. They're cool being on their own. They're working on their grind, right? They're doing what they need to be doing, right? And that's when shit happens, right? What's going on with, you might be moving money, or I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what that means, what that means. Moving money, or like transferring money, or what's going on here? You might be getting a lump sum of money. From like, some of you have multiple jobs and you're getting like a lot of money that way. Like you might have side jobs. Or there's a lot of people that want to give to you. Reciprocity with that Six of Pentacles. What's going on? But there is somebody watching you here. This could be communication as well. After like being ghosted or not talking, there was an ending. Right, you went through an ending. You could have been together while you went through the ending. Or you ended this lesson not together. Yeah, Two of Swords. Give me one more on that Two of Swords. Actually, I'm going to draw some Sibilas. I'll get some more information. What's this? This person could have been a player. Yeah, lovers, and they chose their head and not their heart. Yeah, the Chariot reversed. I don't read. Look at that. They're on their way. This could have ended. Look at Justice. They could have been dealing with some sort of waiting for money. Or they were dealing with some sort of court situation. Let's pull some Sibilas. This is like, what the hell? You got Cancer energy, you got Gemini energy. What's going on with this this Page of Swords and the Two of Swords and the Hermit? There's a decision. You mean, look at that. There's a Seven of Swords right there. Someone's coming back. Someone's going to sneak in and get you. Is this a good person? Yes, it is. Mr. Lover. Okay. This person could have been a player. They could have ghosted you, right? They didn't make a decision. They didn't know what to do. They were stalking your social media probably. You've probably been waiting for them. They've been waiting for you to come in. They still hope that this connection could do something, right? They're planning. They're planning here. Yeah, they could have been depressed. They could have lost a loved one. Yeah, and maybe they were waiting for someone to come in. What's going on with the Ten of Swords and the Lovers? Ten of Swords and the Lovers for Scorpio. Ten of Swords with the Lovers. And we'll get more clarifiers. We'll get deep into it. Planning ahead. Yeah, I'm telling you, this person's planning something. Yep, enemy. Be very careful. Justice. You could have been going to court with someone, but you're going to get justice. If this is somebody you were divorcing, you're going to get justice with the situation. Did see that in Cancers last night. But we are all, you guys, in similar energies. We're all learning similar lessons. So when you guys like watch those collective readings, or like when you pick a card, those are bomb-ass readings because you're actually connecting with the energy, right? And not only that, but collectives are good readings. They just are. I would just do collectives if people... You know, maybe I'll do that later on when I get a new channel, but they are good, you guys. Don't sleep on the card picking and the freaking collectives. Okay, so someone is thinking here. They are planning. They might be planning to come back. I don't trust this person though. You might have a couple people and you might need to make a decision. You just have to really make sure that you're listening to your intuition there, Scorpio. You're looking good. You're working on your money. You're gonna attract. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. Oh, actually, I don't want to pull these yet. I want to pull these. Okay, what is going on for Scorpio? How can I help them? How can I guide them? What do they need to know? Scorpio, angels, guides. How can I help them? How can I guide them? What do they need to know? There it is. Secrets. The Runner. This person was a player. They could have been in fear of intimacy. They weren't ready for a committed relationship when they met you. There could be some sort of secrets. I haven't told you everything yet. Fear of intimacy, running away, intense, letting go, turmoil, and fleeting. You guys, this energy's been around for a while. Yeah, I told you they're watching you. Looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. But I do feel like there is a sneaky person here. I don't feel like there is definitely someone that you cannot trust here. Reunion. We will always come back to each other. This feels like a new connection. It doesn't feel like somebody that you had like a crazy long-term 10-year toxic abusive relationship, right? This is not that, right? So that's maybe the one you need to watch out for, okay? What's going on for Scorpio? How can I help them? How can I guide them? What do they need to know? Oh my God. You might have more than one people watching you. You got way too many stalkers going on here. You might have a couple good stalkers and a couple bad stalkers, Scorpio. Okay? Look at conversation. Self indulgence, self-worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Phoenix rising from, oh, someone is rising. They are learning their lessons. They are loving themselves. They are working on themselves. Okay. They have changed. This person's not going to come back the same person. Okay. If this was a one-night stand, or this was one date, or this was a friend that got intimate and feelings were exchanged and they ran, whatever the case is, they're not coming back the same. And they've been watching you. Okay. Let's pull. Actually, I want to pull these. I keep getting like transferred over to other cards. Okay, what's going on for Scorpio? Ooh, fired up. Yeah, someone's going to try to start conflict with you here. Someone is pissed at you. This person's jealous that maybe you're moving on. Okay, what's going on with this runner energy? This runner energy and this looking visit. Oh my God. Unexpected visit, phone call, knock, riding by your house. They're driving by your house. If they know where you live, they're driving by your house. And they might show up unexpectedly. Or you're going to get a phone call from them. Regrets, yeah. Blamable, being distant, guilty, feeling ashamed. This person, if they're acting weird, it's because they like you and they're in denial, okay? They're not facing their truth. They're dismissal. They're refusing to give in. This could have been that past energy, right? And now they're in regret because they're like, holy shit, I actually care about this person. What did I just do? See how I just keep picking different cards? I don't know why. Don't ask questions. Don't know why. Okay. I do feel like a little bit of twin flame vibe going on here, if you believe in that. Or just high vibrational soul connection, right? What's going on here with Scorpio? How can I help them? How can I guide them? Like, what do they need to know? Fear. Darkness, hesitation, insecurities. There's a lot of insecurities here. But you are protected. Know that you are protected. Insecurities, darkness. I feel like some of you guys may have went through a dark depression or something, or they did. Feminine, yeah. You're the divine feminine. I don't care if you're masculine or feminine. It doesn't matter. It's a general, you guys. You are sexy. You are abundant. You are loving. You are caring, kind. If you are trying to live on the right side of life, this is you. Okay? And you will attract. Period. You may attract more than you want. What else is going on here? Healing. There's so much healing. This is going to be a healing love. Look at blessings. This is divine. This is divine separation. You guys could have been in separation. And you guys could have been working on your goals separately. So that you can come back together whole. Right? Better. Self-care. Time out. Be gentle with yourself and your twin. What did I just say? Oh my God. Be careful with you and your twin. This is oh my God, you guys are this is like a healing connection. Like I said, I do feel like you might already be connecting with them on the 5D. If you believe in that, fine. If not, it's not for you, okay? But regardless, it's going to be a healing connection. It's going to be a good connection. It's going to be a healthy connection, right? Illusion. Avoid the trap of mistaking fantasy for true soul connection. Be very careful that you are not... Listen, everybody has potential, but are they actually going to do something with that potential, right? Don't turn somebody into somebody that they're not, right? Because, 5 years from now, you're going to truly see who they are and you're going to pick the wrong person. Okay? That person will probably come back because soulmates come back together. But still, it doesn't matter. Why go through all that pain? Heal. Do the work. Don't make sure you're staying grounded as well as you can fantasize. But make sure you're not turning don't make excuses for somebody's toxic behavior. Confusion. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide you an answer. Yeah, you really need to meditate and make sure you're following your intuition. There might be a little bit of confusion when both people come in, or when you meet one. Watch out for signs. They're leading you to the true love. Some of you already know what this is and you're following the signs. Some of you do not know this yet. You're either in this energy, coming in this energy, or leaving this energy, okay? Cherish your relationship. Okay. This is going to be a very, if you like somebody that they do not heal you and they do not love you and they are toxic, that is not your person. This is not the person I'm talking about. I'm talking about someone that did the work. They're healthy. They live healthily. They treat you healthy. They love you as much as you love them. They give to you as much as you give to them, right? I'm not talking about a taker. I'm talking about a healthy relationship. Okay. Scorpio, what do they need to know? How can I help them? How can I guide them? Kisses. Unconditional love, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Yeah. Some of you just might be fantasizing about this person and you're confused, like, hello, is this my person? Are they coming back? Where are they? You know, everyone's, on their own timeline, right? And sometimes, if you're the feminine waiting for the masculine takes time to heal. They don't want to heal. They weren't raised to heal. They were raised to shut up. You're a man. Don't talk. Right? So it takes the masculine a little bit longer, right? Or if they're even in that masculine energy. But I do know that, majority, we'll say statistically proven, men tend to be told to shut up and don't show their feelings, which can really diminish someone's soul, right? So it takes them time. Longer, more than a feminine, right? Us feminines are kind of like a little more sensitive and I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, want to date. How cute is that? Reminiscing, keepsake. They're so watching you. Look at that. The snake. I'm telling you. I feel like I got this for freaking. And then healing heart. Healing heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationship and addiction. Yes. Scorpio, do not take back the snake. See this snake? Don't take back the snake. Take back this one. The one that loves you and is going to be nice to you unconditionally. Okay? Competition, envy, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Okay, here's another situation. They could have a toxic ex themselves and they could be jealous because they know that they like you. Okay? That could be another scenario, right? We got a general reading. It's going to be a few situations, right? But they're probably going within at the moment, right? Let's see. I need to get some cards for I want to get I wonder where those are. I don't think you guys want me to dig for those. That would take me a minute. I wanted to get some more characteristics. Rich Lord, this person's working on their money. Or you're working on your money. And they might be building their own business. They've got luck on their side. They might be a major, I keep playing master. They might be what do they call it? A master manifester. You guys might be both manifestors. Bedroom, secret, trust, private space. Oh, this person wants to get you alone. This could have literally been someone you had a one-night stand with or one date with. And they have not stopped thinking about you. Weakness, temporary problems, stored illness, disease. So it could be some sort of depression going on here, you guys. Just really make sure you're working on yourself. Self-healing. Gentlemen, stability, self-confident, good news. I'm telling you, this masculine or this feminine, it doesn't matter, it's a general, has really, really put in the work. Okay? They did it because they're ready. Right? They want a healthy relationship, but they want to be a healthy person as well. Look at that, 5 of Swords. Overcoming fear is taking a risk. They could have had an ego issue. They could have had to have an ego death. Look at that. Hierophant. They could have went to someone for advice, and maybe this person that they thought was their friend was not their friend. Okay? Hierophant, Taurus energy, marriage. King of Pentacles, fear of giving in. This Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, they have a hard time giving in. Fear of commitment. Strong Taurus. Sun, Moon, rising, and Venus. You know, if we're dealing with an Emperor and Empress, it doesn't matter what they are. Look at that. A simple kiss. Looking beyond appearances. Wanting real love. Not wanting something superficial, right? But there is an attraction here, you guys, so don't worry about that. Ten of Swords again. Some of you guys ended a marriage. Hiding away, not exposing yourself. Or this person is like spiritually going within and they haven't exposed how they feel about you. And you're going to meet this person after you get divorced. Or you met this person already and you're going through a divorce. Tower. Damn. Yeah, ooh. This person might be jealous of you dating and not wanting you to date. I still feel like there's a toxic ex, though. Or a toxic friend or something. This person's having a tower moment. Yeah, look at the Devil card. Super attracted. Looking beyond appearances, wanting real love. I'm telling you that ego or addiction or like self-absorbed, they could have had, you know, they could have had a closed heart chakra, you know. They were a player. What can I say? Look at stand still, not communicating. Star, healing, energy, hope, faith, love. Look at coming in. Nine of Pentacles, rushing in fast, wanting to communicate. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there, man. I wish you nothing but the best, you guys, and God bless.